Here we are live from Johnny Donut Studios with the Oracle. Again, more demands by the lawyer. He now needs to be in studio. I don't get it, but we'll figure it out. Hey, guys, I was at the Klint Kubiak presser this week. There's Mr. Howie Long, and there's Klint. I was privy enough to be in part of some conversations with some people we'll talk about on Friday. Basically, we're going to be talking a little bit more about Klint Kubiak, and we know he got hired by the Raiders. There's all kinds of people are already trying to figure out who's his DEC, who's his OC, who's he going to bring in. We've already been digging into his schemes, and we've been digging into free agency. So we're going to be coming hard on free agency on Friday. And the Oracle will be dialed in on this, as I will as well. But there's one thing that the Raiders need. Everybody knows what they need, and we're not even going to tell you what they need. But we are only going to that specific group on Friday. One group, and basically, Oracle, take it away. I mean, realistically, we saw how many times Geno Smith got sacked. If we are going to go the Fernando Mendoza way, which all indications seem there, even though Kubiak was pretty distant about, he's only seen one game of his, and he needs to see more games. So he's the one who's ultimately going to have to sign off, him and John Spytek. But on Friday, we're going to go into some Klint Kubiak. We got some video of Klint Kubiak.
Oh, here we go.
Kubiak. And we're going to go into that. But Oracle, you've been in the laboratory all day. What do you got planned for us on Friday night at 6:30 at the Bad Barber Podcast?
Well, we got a lot of good stuff planned on Friday. We're going to talk about Klint Kubiak, who he is, what's his background, the influence that Gary Kubiak has had on Klint Kubiak. I mean, this is a guy, Klint Kubiak, that was going to work in the oil fields for a little bit.
I heard about that.
Then he transitioned to coaching, and look where he is now. He's now coaching the silver and black. So we're going to talk about his schemes, the wide zone scheme, what to expect from the offensive line. Is there a certain offensive line position that's most important in this wide zone scheme? What does this mean for Ashton Janty? What does this mean for Brock Bowers? What does this mean for Trey Tucker? What does this mean for everyone on the offensive roster? Who are they going to hire as a defensive coach, and what is the direction of the defense going to look like? So what is special teams going to look like? I mean, there were times this season that we were talking a lot about special teams. So what's the direction of special teams going to look like? So we got a lot to talk about. And, yeah, definitely we will touch on free agency a little bit. There's a one position group that we need to address more than any others. Who exactly is the main target? If not the main target, what is plan B? So a lot to talk about for Friday. I'm really excited, Johnny.
Yeah. Are the players on a team valid with this new scheme? You know, is there going to be maybe some possible draft day trades? I mean, that's going to be something we're going to talk about. And again, if it doesn't happen, we're not going to get into it too deep, in depth, too deep. But the bottom line is that Friday night, we're going to talk about salary cap a little bit. We're going to bring everybody up to speed. I learned a lot this week on salary cap and franchise tag. So we will see you guys on, it'll be basically Friday at 6:30, and it's going to be an hour show. But the Oracle has been doing major job, and we're only doing this one position group, and I think you all know which one it is. I hope you do. I know I do, because I'm doing the show at the Bad Barber Podcast. Remember to like and subscribe. And again, we're going to see you guys Friday. Oracles are going to be a good show.
Oh, you know it's going to.
Are you going to straighten out your picture for Dan R?
Maybe. You know, that's going to be up in the air. Everything's according to mood, just like how George Costanza dresses.
It may or may not. All right. We will see you later. Good night.
Roethlisberger. Intercepted again. Picked off by Chris Carr. This is a foot race with Roethlisberger. And there he goes. Kubiaks have really changed the situation here.
Intercepted back for the touchdown.
The Jets could capitalize. Garner. Well, this is going to make everything move. Everything. They're on to Foxborough. Touchdown.
Tannehill under pressure, and it's intercepted. Tipped and picked off. Maurice Hurst off to the races. Tannehill cuts him down at about the 25-yard line. What a turn of events for the Raiders. Tim Brown deep for the punt from Hendrick. Come Raiders. Down at the 18-yard line. Hendrick knew he couldn't get that kickoff and held on to it.
For the penalty, they spotted at the 7. Hand off, it's Pryor. Lot of real estate to the 30. Pryor is off and running. Inside Steelers territory. 20, 10, and Pryor is in. 90.